Imagine waking up in a place where the air freezes before it even touches your face, where stepping outside feels like entering another world, a world dominated by ice and temperatures that can drop to an incredible 50 degrees Celsius. Yakutsk, a city hidden in the frozen vastness of the Sakha Republic, Russia, is exactly that, a challenge to human imagination. Founded in 1632, this remote city has grown from small settlements into one of the most fascinating places on Earth. But what makes Yakutsk so special? Here people live daily with temperatures that seem to push the limits of human endurance. With around 300,000 inhabitants, this city is much more than just a point on the map. It is a living example of how humanity can thrive even in the most hostile environments. Every street, every house, every breath here carries a story of adaptation and resilience. Imagine walking through these white landscapes where the biting cold shapes everyone's life. Yakutsk is not just a city, it is a symbol of perseverance. Welcome to our channel. Today we will explore Yakutsk, the coldest city on the planet, a place where survival is an art and living is an act of pure resilience. Stay until the end to discover how people face the most extreme winter you can imagine. Extreme weather now, imagine this. You step outside and the air around you is so cold that it burns your lungs. In Yakutsk, this isn't a nightmare, it's everyday reality. The temperatures here are no joke. During winter, which can last up to 7 long months, thermometers frequently plunge below 40 degrees Celsius. And yes, sometimes they drop to an incredible 50 or even lower. Surviving this isn't just a matter of courage, it's science, strategy, and tradition. Here, every layer of clothing tells a story. Boots made of reindeer fur, thick coats like armor against the cold, and masks to protect the face from the biting wind are essential. But how do people manage to keep up with their daily routines in a place where the very climate seems to conspire against them? How do children go to school? How do adults work? How does life simply go on? In Yakutsk, the cold isn't just a challenge, it defines who you are. Everyday life even. Amidst the relentless cold, life in Yakutsk pulses with a vibrant energy that surprises any visitor. Here the markets are always bustling, filled with colors, aromas, and flavors that defy the idea that winter is sterile and monotonous. Imagine tasting a piece of frozen raw fish called stroganina, precisely sliced and seasoned only with salt, or savoring a kusher, a deep-fried pastry stuffed with juicy meat, while the hot steam melts the frost around you. Children, despite the brutal climate, find ways to have fun. They build ice sculptures, go sledding, and even take part in festivals, where ice is the main ingredient of the fun. Schools operate as usual, even when temperatures reach absurd levels. And the adults? They face daily life with a mix of humor and determination that only those living in a place like this can understand. How do they turn the challenge of the cold into moments of joy and connection? Yakutsk proves that even in the most extreme environments, life finds a way to flourish. Culture and traditions. Yakutsk is not just about surviving the cold, it's also about celebrating life in its richest and most colorful form. Yakut culture is a fascinating blend of indigenous traditions and Russian influences, creating a unique identity that withstands both time and climate. Imagine a summer festival called Isyak, where the sun is celebrated as a symbol of renewal and hope. People gather to dance, sing, and share traditional foods, as if telling the world, we are here and we are alive. The dances are mesmerizing. The drums echo like ancestral heartbeats, and the traditional clothing shines with intricate details. But culture doesn't only flourish in the summer. Even in the harshest winter, art and music remain a form of resistance. Here, every song tells a story. Every gesture is a tribute to the generations that came before. How do these traditions manage to thrive in a place where the cold seems to want to erase everything? In Yakutsk, culture doesn't just survive, it shines. Challenges and overcoming living in Yakutsk is not for the faint of heart. Here every day is a battle against an invisible enemy, the extreme cold. The streets are covered with layers of ice, making the simple act of walking a constant challenge. Public transportation must be adapted to withstand temperatures that would freeze regular engines in minutes. And the houses, they are true fortresses against winter, built with special materials and equipped with powerful heating systems. But not everything can be solved with technology alone. The dry, freezing air poses health risks, such as respiratory diseases that affect both young and elderly people. Even so, the residents of Yakutsk do not give up. They find ways to overcome these daily challenges, turning adversity into strength. How do they manage to maintain their routine in a place where even the ground seems to conspire against them? In Yakutsk, life is proof that humanity can adapt to any obstacle, no matter how impossible it may seem. Challenges and overcoming living in Yakutsk is not for the faint of heart. Here, every day is a battle against an invisible enemy, the extreme cold. The streets are covered with layers of ice, making the simple act of walking a constant challenge. Public transportation must be adapted to withstand temperatures that would freeze regular engines in minutes. And the houses, they are true fortresses against winter, built with special materials and equipped with powerful heating systems. But not everything can be solved with technology alone. The dry, freezing air poses health risks, such as respiratory diseases that affect both young and elderly people. Even so, the residents of Yakutsk do not give up. They find ways to overcome these daily challenges, turning adversity into strength. How do they manage to maintain their routine in a place where even the ground seems to conspire against them? In Yakutsk, life is proof that humanity can adapt to any obstacle, no matter how impossible it may seem. The future of Yakutsk may be a city shaped by the past and extreme climate, but its future is being written now, with innovation, hope, and determination. Despite the challenges, the city is modernizing rapidly. New infrastructure projects are emerging to improve residents' quality of life, from more efficient heating systems to roads that withstand relentless ice. But progress doesn't stop there. With global climate change, Yakutsk faces new questions: how to protect its fragile ecosystem, how to ensure that future generations can continue living here. The city is investing in education and technology, preparing for a future where the balance between tradition and modernity will be more crucial than ever. Imagine a Yakutsk that not only withstands the cold, but also becomes an example of how to live in harmony with a harsh environment. What can this city teach us about adaptability and resilience? In Yakutsk, the future is just as fascinating as the present. We have reached the end of this frozen journey, but the story of Yakutsk remains etched in memory as a testament to the incredible human ability to adapt. Here, winter is not just a season, it is a powerful force that shapes lives, cultures, and destinies. However, Yakutsk is not defined by the cold. It is defined by the people who choose to call this place home, facing every challenge with courage and creativity. Imagine yourself walking through these snow-covered streets, feeling the icy air on your face, and realizing that even in one of the most inhospitable places on the planet, life pulses with intensity. Yakutsk is proof that beauty and resilience can flourish where least expected. If you dream of exploring the unknown, or simply seek inspiration from stories of overcoming adversity, Yakutsk is the perfect place for it. Did you enjoy this adventure? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time when we embark on another unforgettable journey.